I just found a loophole. It's fucking devious. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about it. Just rinse it off and stir it back in the soapy water. Right. So, in Alberta, I had been maliciously reported repeatedly to the Ministry of Children and Family Services. And when I tried to do something about it, they decided that they weren't going to do anything about it, and that only future calls and future reports would be considered potentially malicious. But they weren't going to do anything about the previous ones. Since I've been here, I had to urgently relocate. I've been in touch with the ministry here, and I've gotten them to request my files from back in Alberta. So I'm got the ministry over here to request my files from over there. They're like, it's gonna take a while. Good, that's fine. Because I've got lots on my plate anyways. However, they won't do anything about the previous ones, but the ministry here can help me do something about those. If I can establish a pattern, they can help me do something about it. Even if the ministry over there doesn't want to do anything about it, the ministry here can do something about it. They can definitely help me do something about it. If you guys are going to fight over that, I'm going to shut it off. Eulogy? You're just as guilty for hogging that monitor. Here, let him see. Yeah. I know there's a pattern. I know there's a fucking very clear pattern. There's a pattern in who was submitting the reports, who was calling in and doing it. There was a pattern of time of day when the calls were received. Same thing with the police reports. Like, it would just so happen we would turn the lights off, go to bed, and then the police would show up. You can't tell me that wasn't part of the strategy. Right? They wanted me to be on high alert, high anxiety, survival mode, no time to rest. Because they think that I'm easier subdued when I'm overwhelmed, when I don't have enough rest. Which I'm like, yeah, most people are. When they're not sleeping well, and they're not able to get a break from things, they tend to burn out. So that's what they were hoping for. They were hoping to burn me out. So if the ministry back in Alberta is not going to fucking do anything about that, I'm going to use the ministry here to help me do something about that. And it might take some time to get those files here. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to find out who is behind it. Forcing somebody to leave their home province, that's pretty serious. That's quite malicious. Especially when they fucking lose everything as a result of it. You've involved my ex-partners. Just threatened our safety. Yeah, I'll say something will be fucking done about it. I don't care how long it takes. I know the loophole is there. I fucking know it. Alberta won't do shit. I know. They want to hide shit. Because they were part of that shit. They were in on that shit. But Ontario will do something. Bet your sweet ass Ontario will fucking help me do something about it.